What is up, y'all? So today I want to talk about my backpack because one of the most important things for any like traveler, hiker, photographer is the bag that they're carrying. And I want to let y'all know kind of what I'm carrying and what's in it. So we're going to do kind of a gear rundown as well towards the end of the video, so if you're interested in that, stick around. But I'm going to talk about the backpack. It's amazing, different utilities, all the positives and the negatives, so stay tuned. I'm Parker Brewer, and I travel the roads less taken. Follow along as I go way off the beaten path. Alright, so this is my WANDRD backpack. This is like the older, kind of the retro, not the retro, the OG kind of version. It's the WANDRD PRVKE. It is probably the coolest backpack that I've ever had. It first of all, it looks awesome. I love the look of it. I'll just kind of give you more of a view. Mine is just a little bit dirty because you know, I've been using it quite a bit lately. But this backpack I got to go down to South America with back in March. I bought it in February, and you know, when the virus happened, I had to cancel all my travel plans, so I haven't been able to put it to the test traveling in a foreign country, but I've been using it a ton this summer, backpacking and traveling around the state with it and stuff like that as much as I can. So I have a lot of things to kind of tell you about what I've learned about it and what the good things, the bad things, all of it. But I've gotten a lot of use out of this bag already. Best money that I think I've ever spent, so I'll leave that there. And we'll kind of get right into the review. So yeah. Alright, so the first kind of amazing thing about this bag is that it is both a camera bag and a backpack. The way that it works, it's got this awesome side hatch, which is a super easy access point into a camera settings situation here. I'll get that on screen. Super easy access point into the camera here. And so you can just kind of open that up, swing it around and grab your camera. It slings right on your back, and so you can kind of just swing it around almost like a regular camera bag. It's great. It's got a spot for SD cards and all that kind of stuff, so it's a great little, it works just like a regular camera bag would be. It's a camera cube basically that is inside of the bag in the bottom here. I'm gonna open up the back so you can kind of see how it works, but it's great as a camera bag for sure. Let's see. So it opens from the back, which is awesome as a day pack thing as well, or as a use thing, just as well as being able to access it. Both sides of it, you can set it down and the front gets dirty in the mud or gets muddy and the back doesn't, so you don't have to worry about your back getting dirty when you put the bag back on. But yeah, it opens up, hatch here. It's got a laptop pocket, two laptop pockets. You got a laptop pocket, you could put like a tablet or something like that in there, like that. You know, and it's got that strap, super secure. It fits my 15-inch laptop, not a problem. As well as I have a Kindle and a notebook that I slide in the middle here. Yeah, and so this is where the camera cube is. You can kind of get in this part here, and that's the camera cube. So you can see, again, the camera cube comes out. You do this little number real fast, and it comes right on out. Let's see, there we go. Just like that. And so you can remove the camera cube and use that, like if you're, I've taken it out and taken it just like if I'm going up to do a quick shoot from like an overlook, or I'm gonna walk around like downtown or just somewhere where I don't really need a big bag or something like that. I will take this with me and put it up. And the other cool thing about it is that with this back access thing, you can open up and get into whatever you've got in your top compartment. As well as another cool thing that happens here is that this piece, let's see if I can make it happen. Got it attached. Let's see. That piece folds down, so you can actually take the camera cube out and it turns into like a full backpack as well, where this kind of will fold against there and you've got a full backpack. So that's another really cool thing about this that I really appreciate. It's the different uses of the versatility that it has as a backpack. The other thing that it's got that I think is great for a photographer is this, not on this one, just kidding. Here it's got a little pocket right here. You can stick an SD card or a battery or a lens cap or a whatever. It's just a little thing that's right there at your side, so you can just reach down and grab it, which I love a lot too. So yeah. And the other thing to really mention about the camera cube that I've noticed so far is that it's really secure. Once you get it loaded up in there, your stuff's not really going anywhere. It doesn't fall, it doesn't move around. I've had no issues with like anything getting damaged with it, and I've taken it some very, very, very rugged places, and you know, I've had a fall with it. I've had already, and nothing got damaged when I fell. Just because that's one thing, you know, for me as a photographer, I'm really worried about is how safe the equipment is. Alright, so the backpack itself is also pretty sturdy. It comes with, when you get it in the mail, it'll come with these two straps attached, and these chest straps, which I think are great. I love a backpack with some chest straps. It also comes with detachable waist straps, so if you're like backpacking or hiking for a long time and you got a really heavy pack, those are really nice, and of course have the pocket on them, like I said. The pack itself has a sweet little fun magnetic handle. Love that. Oh, that's so satisfying. Yeah, so the pack itself comes open, and it's got quite some capacity to it. Like, it's a roll top, so it's an expandable capacity. Let me set this down for you. You can see. So it actually gains about a third of its capacity back if you roll top it, and, you know, that's kind of where it comes to. And so I have easily made it a whole weekend with stuff I've been able to pack just in the top 2/3 of the bag, leaving my camera equipment in the bottom part of the bag. But it comes with a rain cover, so you never have to worry about your stuff getting wet. It says WANDRD on it. It's a cute little thing. Anyway, so you never have to worry about any of your stuff getting wet, which is really cool. The creators of this bag have just, they've checked all the boxes that I was looking for, really, and they've made it just the perfect backpack for a photographer. One of the things that I wanted when I was looking for a bag was a bag that I could put my camera gear in on the bottom, and then on the top have enough for me to like leave my big bag at a hostel while I was traveling and just put what I needed for a overnight or a weekend trip in there, and be able to not have to carry my big old bag around. And then the one other thing that I really wanted to touch on, because it's a great feature for a traveler or someone who is using this as a daily pack as a photographer, is it's got this pocket in the back that basically blends in with the back of the thing, and it's a space to put your like passport or your wallet or like an important document or something like that, so that it's against your back and it's not going to get stolen no matter what happens, unless someone takes your bag, of course. And it's also got a secret keys pocket here as well. So it's got a little carabiner here for your keys and everything, and so you use a little keys pocket. Again, they've thought of everything, you know, everything that I could think of that I wanted in a backpack I've found in this one. So I'm going to link in the description, a link to Amazon and to their website as well, so you can kind of check those things out. So there are a couple things I'm not like a huge fan of with this backpack, and one of those things is that when you're hiking, I live in a pretty humid place. Even the mountains, it's a temperate rainforest where I live, so it's really humid. It gets really humid and sweaty and wet when I'm hiking a lot, and so one thing I've noticed is the back isn't super breathable. There's, you know, I find a lot of times that my back is pretty soaked after I take it off on a hot hike. Another thing that I have noticed is that the roll top is not the easiest access, so if you need to get something quickly in your bag, like in a travel queue or something like that, and it's in the roll top, it's going to be a little bit harder to access just because you got to unhook and then unroll. Grab the thing, roll back down, hook it back up again. And then the last thing that I would say is a little frustrating is that the water bottle pocket is not very big. It only gets to be, you know, it only gets to open up about like that much. I don't know if you can see, but let's try this. Yeah, it only opens up a little bit. And so that's fine if you're just carrying around like a small water bottle for like your daily drink or at the office or around, you know, as a daily pack, a day pack. Now, for me hiking, I carry a big Nalgene water bottle, and so that doesn't fit in there, which means that I've got to carry it in the roll top, which again is not the easiest thing to access. So when I'm hiking, the biggest thing that has been for me is that I can't fit my big water bottle in the water bottle pocket. I don't use it as a water bottle pocket. I use it to carry my tripods in. Basically, at this point, it just goes, I put a tripod in there and strap it on, and that's kind of how it works for me. It's still like one of the best purchases I've ever made, so by all means, I do suggest this bag. Alright, and so if you're still watching, I'm going to go through my gear rundown, what's in my bag when I go hiking. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you're not subscribed and you're liking the content or you want to try to check out some other stuff that I do a lot of hiking I do a lot of kind of off the beaten path travel stuff. Alright, so this is everything I usually take with me when I go backpacking at first. Okay, not backpacking. So this is kind of my basic hiking gear setup. I've got, you know, bug spray. I always got to have my bug spray. I've got my Nalgene rain jacket just in case. And then I always have started carrying iodine tablets to start to purify water if that becomes an issue. If I run out of water, I'm on a long hike. I often will carry 2 water bottles if I'm going on a pretty long hike. I've got my kind of field tripod. It doesn't have a fluid head, so I don't use it to shoot video at all, but for photography it's super light and easy to carry in the pack. I have my hand sanitizer because there's a pandemic going on, so you have to have hand sanitizer. My drone fits in there. And then this is my vlogging and collapsible tripod and kind of handhold mount kind of thing that I use for all my vlogging and a lot of the photography I do in the field when I'm not carrying this, because you can pretty much mount it to anything with those legs. They kind of bendy legs. And then I've got a little bit of my camera gear. Obviously I'm shooting with one of my lenses in my camera, but I've got, you know, my action cam and 2 lens additions. And then I got my telephoto lens over there as well. So yeah, this is my pretty basic setup. I'm almost always carrying some sort of like a snack with me, whether it's like trail mix or like some nuts and raisins or something like that. So that's something I didn't put out, but that's something that always comes with me as well. So yeah, that's my kind of gear rundown. That's what I take hiking with me, if anyone was curious. Like I said, I'm going to link to the website for the backpack if you're all interested in looking at it. I don't know what the price is for it right now. It kind of wavers between like $200 and $300 somewhere. It's definitely an expensive backpack, but also some of the best money I've ever spent. It's a backpack that I plan to be using for a long, long time. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. And I wanted to share with y'all my thoughts. So anyway, yeah, if y'all are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, all that fun stuff. And I'll see y'all next week with something a little more adventure-y.